Damn. So, in this situation, I actually probably just bone out, but I'm gonna try. Because I guess we could get a stun. Oh, actually, you do get a decent amount of damage off while he's doing that, so... Let's see, he was a little... His health bar was a little bit past his name. I remember that. I don't know where exactly, but as long as I know that, then it should be good. Alright, let's start a run. Yeah. Get into it. Fallen leaves tell a story of me whooping this game's ass right now. Let's go. Hmm. Oh boy. Alright. Do like half commentary, I guess. It always turns into full commentary. I don't fucking know. The kukris are good for luring enemies to like certain positions where it lands, basically. We're gonna use 3 to 4, hopefully, on Draconic Tree Sentinel, the first boss. And then, we just use them on various enemies throughout the run to either... Well, it's basically just to make them move. They work similarly to alluring skulls, except not as effective. So, like, if an enemy sees you throw one, they're not going to go and check it out like they would a skull. And, even after they go to get one, or even after they go to look at one, they will, if they hear you or something, you know, they're going to turn and look at you. Okay. Let's see. We don't need to pick up too many mushrooms on this run. They're useful for crafting sleep pots. However, we don't need that many. They're also good for crafting other potions, and that's the main reason why we don't need too many, is, we only craft sleep pots in this run, not, like, holy water pots, or, I'm not sure if, the beast lure pots required mushrooms. I don't think they did. Alright, we picked up the strength buff tier for our, physic flask up there. And now we're getting this shack because we're gonna come back and kill Bernal in there later on. And right now we're gonna go grab Golden Vow. There's a rock back there that you can wait at for him to be in a certain position, like, to give you the best chance of not getting seen before you want to attack. But I noticed that it was just taking up time. And you can just horse up to him for the most part. Always want to go around that dude's backside, if you can. Unless he's, like, you know, on the other side of the bridge. Then you're probably fine. What did I use mana on? Oh, Mighty Shot. Right. We pick up the runes here to be able to purchase stuff. There's a couple things that we're about to run and go by right now. Okay, 9 minutes into the game, about 58, so I started at 49 minutes. Alright. That's just so I don't have to go into the menu to check how long the game, you know, how long the run has taken. Because also I don't think that includes menu times. Alright, you should skip the second horse jump because it's just a waste of time. You can just jump up off to the left and you'll reach the top up here. And there's nothing on the second platform that you would want to grab or anything like that. Okay. Let's see. I think Gino said that he had this down to an hour and 40 when he did it, which is wild. I couldn't imagine dropping like 35 minutes off of this run. Because I think I'm about 2:15. Ooh, turn around, guy. Thank you. Okay, what about you? Don't you want to turn around? I feel like you want to turn around. I don't think he wanted to turn around. He still didn't notice us. Because we're not losing stamina.
Well, it's been how can I help?
Okay, you can sell all of them. We only need 1,200, but selling makes those go quicker than like popping them. Okay, let's see. We picked up the beast repellent torch there. That's going to come in handy pretty much right away, like right here, but we'll use it a few times throughout the run. The other item that's up there is a stone key. Stone sword key, or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna grab this because I am actually going to come back here later to kill Grail. See, if I left that out later on, that would cut out, like... Well, that entire section might cut out, like, 10 minutes. Because I think it'll take, like, 3 minutes to kill Grail. And then... Yeah, maybe not 10. Maybe 5 minutes to get where we need to go. Alright, so having the Beast Repellent Torch equipped is going to make this rat not fight us. And then run, jump over here. There's another rat and a big guy you can get by. Alright, sorry about that. You can actually pick up a Trina's Lily here. I haven't found anything else that's, like, worth picking up, really. Ow. Excuse me 1 second. Alright, sorry. You know what might actually be good is picking up, the sleep arrows, because they would be about the same. Maybe don't pick up all 10. Because I think that would be a little too much. But you could probably pick up like 12 or something. Or, I'm sorry, not 12, 8. Minus 2. Okay, can I get this first try again, please? Nope, nope, not even close. I hate the stupid fucking jump so much. God damn it. Thank you. Alright. So we Mighty Shot both of those guys, take out the Beast Repellent Torch so the rats don't come after us. And then Mighty Shot this guy up here, and then we can just sneak on past this guy, because it's nighttime, it's harder for him to see us, and sneaking will be good enough. From here we go to Stormhill, and we're going to head over to Liurnia. We're going to do Liurnia things. Lake things. This is just to help see the woodland creatures that show up here, because they just block your path. Normally I'm looking off, like, screen for this, because it's, like, the same pathing every single time. And there's nothing here that can, like, necessarily hit you, as long as you're moving. Excuse me 1 second.
You're surprised no matter why don't. Oh, don't.
Okay, so I picked up the last of the smithing stones. You should only need 3 or 4 there, depending on, sometimes you kill some guys in this run that can drop, the smithing stones. And you need to buy all of the 2s. I'm gonna try something different this time. I should probably get this bonfire, considering I have to teleport back here a few times. So normally what I would do after this is go up to, maybe it's not the best idea to do this. I don't know. Normally what I would do is grab the key here and then immediately go up to Altus Plateau and fight Draconic Tree Sentinel, which requires a usage of kukris. 3 to 4. And then pick up the stones, please. Get out of the gazebo. But then afterwards, you have to use kukris 2 more times. Though I suppose if I don't have any for, I need to get out of this woodland line. I think there's usually some NPCs or mobs in there. There might be a better way of doing this. This is just how I do it. Double jump up to here, hop off the horse, get into sneak. Then while in sneak, I pick up the kukris, pick this up, and teleport back. Alright, now my idea is why am I going to Altus before just doing everything that I can in Liurnia? There's nothing in Liurnia that requires me to have killed the dude up at Altus Plateau. The only thing I can think of is if you're worried about taking hit to or on the way to Draconic Tree Sentinel, and that shouldn't happen. Maybe also we do kill Bernal. Let's see. And we could potentially lose his runes. Really, you didn't hear that? Okay. I was gonna say. See, this worked out great this time, because I only needed to use 1 kukri to get this off. From here, we picked up Smithing Stone 2s there, and then from, like, leaving there, we head southeast-ish. I think once we pass this thing, we want to be closer to southeast. But we're basically, where my head is, there's a shack, and that's where Bogart is. Okay. And we need the Radagon Sword Seal equipped, and I'm actually going to take those off, put those here. Put this here, and that should be good. Alright, nothing should affect this, as far as I know. So we smack him once, and then we hold L2 in this corner. You need to make sure you have him in between the corner and the wall, otherwise he can get out of this easily. And after he gets out, you're basically, the run is over at that point. I would just give up. It's like not worth it. Maybe somehow you could kill him with a bunch of arrows, but then you would need to go buy arrows, which I suppose isn't that difficult. Okay, now we head back to the Boiled Prawn Shack. And then we are going to head southeast from here. And you'll see a, this thing up on the left. If you're here, or if you know this area, this is where Deathbird spawns. Who drops the red feathered branch sword, the red tearstone ring of the game. And just keep going past that, and eventually you'll see this gazebo where Raya is. You want to talk to her? Hear her request, and then, give her necklace back.
I seek to steady such, please. Braved.
Okay. After that, we want to head back to the South Raya Lucaria Gate. I don't know if this doesn't or shouldn't save too much time. Like, maybe the loading screen, you know? But now, at the very least, we shouldn't have to come back to Raya Lucaria. Because we did everything here, and I enjoy doing things like that. Do also want to switch this back out. Hmm. Like before, in the last routing, everything was very, up until I optimized it a little bit more, it changed slightly, but it was mostly just like, go to point A, do everything in point A, go to point B, do everything in point B, go to point C, and just, you know, continue with that, and then never having to kind of backtrack, and this is just kind of the opposite of that. There's so much, like, we grab so many, sites of grace that we have to go back to, and it does save time. It is a shorter run than what my run was, so all in all, but I do kind of like just the idea of doing something in a place and then not having to backtrack to it. So I've always wanted to do that, and it seems like nothing has really changed. So I will probably be doing it like that from now on. Okay. I think the next thing that we actually need is the bow. Yeah. Okay, now I'm a little confused about what I should do. Oh, we can't join Volcano Manor yet, so we will have to come back here. Right, because we need to kill Bernal, not Boggart. Okay, so we're gonna head on by, and we're gonna go get the, the Draconic Tree Sentinel kill, and one of the mining bearings as well. That's what we're gonna do right now. I'm hoping that running past Raya and doing all of this now with her here doesn't change anything. That's the only thing I could think of as to why you would want to go back to Raya Lucaria, but, or to Liurnia. But I don't think that should happen. But we'll see, I guess. Oh, you know what? We actually do need the Uchi next. Because we need to kill the person in front of the, miner's bell bearing. Alright, as long as you're out here, you shouldn't be chased. We grabbed the Site of Grace. Keep wanting to call it a bonfire, because I'm just used to it. I think I did that even for Bloodborne. Like, I don't think I've really called them lanterns. Alright. So, the timing should work out that when you get in here, this guy is already walking away from you. Lock onto that guy. Give him the old backstab. And you can just Dark Sign out of here. You hit Y and then up on the D-pad. You lose the runes, but it saves, like, this amount of time. Like, the time it takes to run back, which is, I don't know, like, what, 20 seconds? 30 seconds? So it's up to you. Whatever you value more. Yeah, picking up those mushrooms is basically all the mushrooms that we need. I might have picked up like 1 or 2 more that were just in my walking path, but you should only need 4 sleep pots. Sorry, 5. You should only need 5 sleep pots if everything goes according to plan. Okay. Yeah, see, like, that mushroom right there, it's, like, literally in my path, so all I have to do is hit the Y button. I'm not really going out of my way. Make sure that we're on this, and try to kill Draconic Tree Sentinel in a timely fashion. Alright, so we move up till they start turning, and then once they start walking, I'm just going to back up. You can just walk backwards if you want. I'm waiting for him to get past this tree line right here. That's good. And then I head over to this rock. Alright. He's taking the long pathing out. That's nice. I'm gonna throw these daggers. The last one is going for this rock right here. Then I want to get up behind him, and I want to wait until he turns, do 2 charged R2s, and then a unsheath R1. That's gonna stun, and then you just tap him off of the ledge, and he's going to die. So that's good, we got lucky with the quick freeze this time. It will take 3 to 4 each time you need to do this, so you should have enough to try twice. And then the backup, if for some reason the things that he could do is he could try to jump out of the way. For some reason, I'm not sure exactly what causes him to jump left or right, but if he does, I would just bone out immediately. Alright, and we are done, so we can rest here. Normally, right now, we would go back to Liurnia, but because we did everything, we don't need to do that.
Forgive me to determine if you had. It seems
So we want to talk to Melina, and she's going to take us to the round table hold. Okay. And now that we're here, we're going to go shopping. $12 of each of those, and then the dagger, the rapier, and the finger seal. Then we could do this right now. I'm going to level up 24 and 10. You need to make sure that you have, like... I guess if you're following this, you should be fine no matter what. You need 6,500 to be able to buy Assassin's Gambit, but you should have that. Because we still have runes to sell, and one of them is 7,500. So strengthen, we want to strengthen the iron balls to plus 12, and then I'll sell these two. Ash of War, on the dagger we put Golden Vow, and that is it for right here. We're gonna head out to the War Master's shack. And then I'll equip all the stuff. So Iron Balls, and then hit R1, Sacred Dagger, and then hit R1 2 times, Rapier, and then Finger Seal. So this is what it should look like. Then I am going to Golden Vow away from Bernal, because he is currently a friendly NPC, and he'll get the buff too if he's close enough. So hit him twice, you should deal 300 damage. And then 2 charged R2s. 1, 2. I go behind him because it will make him turn around after the first attack, which sets up a safe second charged R2. Okay. Then, after we kill him, we're going to head back up to Altus Plateau and talk to Raya. Talking to Raya is going to allow us to teleport to Volcano Manor. And we have Bernal's Bell, that's why we kill him. We can give it to the Husks, and they'll give us the ability to buy a bunch of Ashes of War that he has. But if you join Volcano Manor, his Bell actually gets an upgrade. So it gives us stuff we normally wouldn't have, which is why we have to do this part.
I am Tan Rias, a warrior. Perhaps. Will you join us here at the volcano? Why accept rise with us?
Okay. So tell her that you're gonna join Volcano Manor. Oops. And then break her table. No, you don't have to do that. Oh, I accidentally split one too far. Okay. Alright, back to Round Table Hold, where we're going to hand in Bernal's Bell. So offers Bell Bearing, and then over here you'll see he has Assassin's Gambit. We want to purchase that, and we will head back over to Hugh so we can put it onto one of our weapons, the Rapier. It's important that this one goes on the Rapier, mainly because it's going to give us more damage, actually, towards the later portion of the game. Because Assassin's Gambit isn't one of the, and then we'll go to Rotvi Balcony. Because Assassin's Gambit isn't one of our buff items, or, like, it's not a buff, it's just, it helps us with the pathing in the game. Later on, we'll get a talisman called the Blue Dancer Charm, which gives us a higher damage percentage for the lower equipment load that we have. Ooh. How did he not take a swipe? Okay, he did. It's like, what? So we want the Finger Seal and the Dagger because they weigh the least. I'm resting here because, one, you need to change it to night, but you could do that at Round Table Hold if you want. But because I kill Grail later on in the run, I grab this to save some time later. Because I'm already here, and it's going to, like, save the 15 to 20 seconds later on that I'll need to get over to the Dragon Church. Then we want to make sure that we have our rapier equipped. That's going to allow us to sneak past these two guys right here to pick up our second to last buff, which is Flame Grant Me Strength. Flame Grant Me Strength does the same thing that Exalted Fleshes do. I believe that's like a 10% damage buff. That was back in 1.03. It might be different now. They might have changed how much damage it gives. Like, it probably gives less or something. I don't know. Because they were like, whoa, people are too good at this game. We need to make it harder across the board. Alright, so Assassin's Gambit again. I'm going to climb up this ladder where I'm going to Assassin's Gambit again at the top. And then we're going to do it one more time just because I'm cautious. So I'm going to Assassin's Gambit here. Going to run across this beam. And then over here, I'm going to apply it one more time. I'm going to sneak past these two guys. The fact that it is nighttime, you have Assassin's Gambit and Sneak allows you to just walk right past them. Because all of those things contribute to not being seen. Then once this dude passes by, I'm just going to walk behind him. And then we climb up the ladder and go through the teleport. The teleport is going to bring us down to the portal where Radahn is. Redmane Castle, right? It's Redmane Castle. But we're not going to take it right now, because we still have to kill Margit and Godrick and get more levels and stuff, and get the Radiant Sword badge or whatever it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this Site of Grace right here. Going to Assassin's Gambit. I'm going to two-hand my weapons. Or weapon. I'm going to two-hand the iron balls. Going to run over here. Kill this guy. We get Cragblade, and we're going to go back to the round table hold. I'm going to memorize Flame Grant Me Strength. We can't use it currently unless we have the Faith Talisman, which we picked up earlier in the run. And then Ash of War on the Iron Balls. We want to put Cragblade and make them heavy. That's going to make them scale better with strength. And, alright, so I am 50 minutes into the run. It's probably a little less, because that includes, you know what? Why don't I, Assassin's Gambit here. Should make it... Like, I would hate to get hit by an arrow here, though I don't think... Like, I don't know if I've ever been hit here. Just running up in broad daylight when these guys can see me. Okay. So, let's see. Want these two on... Before I start the fight, I'm going to get rid of some of these just to make my life a little bit easier in the fight so I'm not getting stuck on stuff. Any more, like, that stuff over there I don't really care about, and that stuff will start the boss fight, so... Alright. Gonna full health, full mana. Full health doesn't matter right now, but it would later in the game. I'm gonna switch to my Faith Heirloom, and then I'm going to do this. So we Flask, Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength, get into the menu, switch this to the charged R2 talisman, and then I'm going to Cragblade. Then we're going to start the fight. Okay, so basically we want an attack where we can deal 2 hits on him. This is not one of them. So I'm just going to back up, actually. Okay, this is actually pretty good. 1, 2. Okay, he's stunned. 1, 2. Normally, what would happen, that was a little weird because I missed the first attack. Switch, oh, I didn't want to grab this. Switch to the rapier and make sure you're on full mana. So what should have happened is... I'll wait until this man is done talking. And then this guy starts talking. Tell him you're going to use the main gate. So what should have happened there is I get 2 hits off, then he backs up to switch into his phase 2 transition. And what he does is he jumps up into the air and then, like, does the slam down, right? And, you can roll in on that and get the 3rd attack, and the 3rd attack should stun. We Assassin's Gambit here. Start sneak running here. And I'm going to continue sneak running until the last tree that's going to come up on my left-hand side. So this guy right here. And then I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to jump. Jump, please. And then just start running behind these guys. None of these guys should see you right now. You should be able to get the kill on Margit after he stuns. Okay. You want to switch out the Finger Seal for the bow. And we want to be on the kukris. Still keep Assassin's Gambit equipped because we're going to use it right now. And then I'm going to use it one more time just to give myself a little bit of extra invisibility. Gonna use it right here. Switch to the bow, 2-hand the bow. Run past these guys. Get up to this bush. Then I'm gonna aim off to the side here. Throw a kukri. Throw another one. Okay, he got off. You need to do this as quickly as possible. Get into this cove, wait for that man to shoot. And then run behind these guys And then I'm just going to keep running, honestly. There's, like... I've heard that maybe it's a good idea to, re-Assassin's Gambit, but I actually couldn't find an area where that would be a good idea. Versus, like, here, that can happen. There was an arrow that flew right by my feet. Oh, God. And I guess that guy can throw something at you. Is he still coming? Nah, it doesn't look like it. But as long as you're moving quickly, that's never bothered me. Like, it's never hit me. The arrow or that guy. I've only seen him throw something twice, and it's been recently. So I wonder if that's something new, or if it's because of the routing that I'm taking. Jump through these boxes. Pick up the crackpot. Jump over these guys. I don't know if you have to jump over them. It doesn't look like it, but I do. The other cracked pot, and then you can just head it out. Okay. We'll make it over here where we can level up. Actually, not even convinced you need to pick up the first set of kukris there. And then you'll probably be just in a better position. Oh. I don't have... should get 4 levels here. And then... we want to switch this back out for the finger seal. I'm gonna do this before I go into the boss fight, but then I'm gonna do the rest inside of the boss fight. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one on for this boss fight, because you may want to rebuff up. Okay. We're about to run out of our Flame Grammy strength buff. Missed that. Okay, while he's doing this, you want to be moving. That gives him a much higher chance to, okay. To do the flip attack, which is a very good attack. Okay, I'm trying to get the most amount of poise damage that I can, so hopefully he stuns off of this one hit, and then you can get 2 charged R2s and kill him. Because it'll take more damage when he's stunned. Alright, so we essentially made it back to Radahn. We're bathing in rays of gold. Fuck, give me 1 second. How the fuck did that happen? Well, got my money's worth already. Sorry, I was moving some tea and I had a magic deck out on the, out on my desk and I spilt some tea. Luckily, the deck was sleeved. Yeah, I think they're all dry. Let me just move this deck. And then wipe up the rest of the tea. Okay. You'd call that blood? And it's, you know, it's, however he views it, you know. How's it going? Let's see. Back to the Limgrave Tower Bridge. J-Dog, welcome. Taking a break from Darktide. How are you enjoying that? I've heard that a lot of people are liking that. Am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. We've been making it up to these three, this boss, the next boss, and then the one after that. And I believe that those are the most challenging in this run, if that makes sense. Because I'm gonna explain it in a second. Let me just get into this little alcove area. So our weapons are halfway upgraded, and we don't upgrade them again until after Morgott. So, like, Radahn, Godfrey, and Morgott are when you start feeling like, oh, hey, why are these, you know, my weapon isn't doing as much. I'm going to lower the music slightly. Okay. Some of these mixes have horrible mixing. J-Dog, thank you for the follow, man. Let's see. We're just heading up here to grab the Godrick rune. Let's see. It's essentially a promise of fun gameplay with hopefully massive amount of changes to basic things. It's not a complete game, more like early access that doesn't quite work and is missing key elements. Okay. Honestly, like, I know a lot of people give shit for, like, early access and stuff like that, but I feel like it's just, like, a given now. It's just something that we have to deal with. Kind of like how people hated DLC, like, paid DLC, when it first came out. And it's just, again, it's just something that we have to, that we're, like, is changing. So it's better to just, like, I mean, if you take a look at Cyberpunk was essentially an early access for a year and a half to 2 years. Like, now it is a great game. Let's see, where am I going? Capital Rampart? Oh no, dang. Went to the wrong one. Yeah, the store is still closed. We go to Altus Plateau. So yeah, it's like, I care more about what people do after a game, and it's just made me more of like the patient gamers, you know? There's like I think there's like a subreddit for that, where people just wait until stuff goes on sale, to buy it. Feels like more and more games just do that. Yeah, while marketing the product as a complete experience. Yeah, that's not a great thing to do, because that's what, like, people, especially with the upped pricing of $70, though I don't know how many games have had $70 that haven't felt complete so far, but it feels like it's going to happen. Then drip feeding starts while premium currency rotation works just fine. Yeah. Come on, get up the cliff. Alright. Ooh, I forgot to level up and put the thing on. Alright, that's fine. Not a huge deal. Get a full buff up. I don't even think switching this out is necessary. But we'll do it. Run up to the anatomical right knee, our left, and we'll just kill Gilika. So much buff. Dude, it's the buff bar towards the end of the game is hilarious. We're actually gonna switch this out for this, and then head down to Radahn. What is this build? It is the Iron Balls. They are one of the best weapons for doing no-hit runs in the game. Hold on one second. Alright. Man. right now, like, you're going to see, like, the worst of them for, like, the next couple of fights. And then, if I can make it past Radahn, maybe I'll just do, maybe I'll just finish the run, you know? Did I get this? Yes, I did. Okay. So, basically, what we do is we leveled 2 points into Faith so far, and then the rest into Strength. And we're going to keep doing the rest into Strength until the very end of the run. And then we want the Great Rune equipped. And then we will Rune Arc. Like, even though they're not going to be that impressive, they're still going to be, like, they're going to be dealing damage. It's just that this is where they start to, like, plateau. Welcome. The festival's nigh. Let's fucking go. Alright. Hopefully I can... Right now, I practiced Radahn at the beginning of the stream. So I'm hoping that that helped somewhat. I've found that if he does not give me, like, one specific attack, the fight gets a lot more easy for me to get hit. So, let's hope for that attack. Let's go. How many times have I beaten this game? Oh my god. It's a good question. Probably... It's definitely high double digits, might be low 100. You know? That would be my guess. Alright, let me just make sure I got everything. We don't need this on currently, and everything is good. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in here. As soon as I'm already holding back and run, I'm going to despawn Radahn. Okay. So he's gone now, and then when I come back in, I'm going to go over here. He's going to shoot an arrow away from me, because the game, like, doesn't know what to do, and then I'm going to start buffing up as he's on his way over here. Alright, give me the good attack, please. Nope. Okay, I'm going to try to get away from him, so he does the other attack. Nice. We got it. Okay, now he should do the clap. Nice, we got the stun. Nice, got the one cycle. Even if we didn't, we were still in a pretty good spot to, oh, damn it. I'm not gonna get it now. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Nice, let's go. Alright, so that's Radahn down. Godfrey's challenging. Yeah, but once he does the Radahn Arrive attack, you can pretty much just get, like, a couple of free hits off. He might do one attack beforehand, so you want to watch out for that. It's not completely free, but, he should, like, do the thing where his horse stands up on 2 legs. You should be able to get the kill there. Head back to the round table hold. Don't think you could ever beat this game more than 10 times? Sorry, you blinked. Did someone die? Yeah, Radahn. Radahn's dead. If you were ever interested in learning the, no-hit for it, it actually becomes a lot easier. Alright, we talked to the Finger Maiden to get the Talisman pouch, and then we can put on this other damage talisman. And then we talked to Rogier, and he'll give us his, rapier. Yeah, we just have to tell him that we defeated Godrick. Okay, that's gonna help out for the Maliketh boss fight. Then, I think we just level up when there's nothing else to do here. So again, level, all strength. Then we go to Capital Rampart now. And we'll make our way over to Godfrey. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't even want to get it. I was doing this to get on my horse, but I didn't even want to do that. Oh, God. Okay. Going to equip this. This will help us get past one of the guys pretty easily. Actually know this song. I have this song in on one of my Spotify playlists. Alright, so when we get here, we want to touch the Site of Grace, but we don't want to sit at it because Melina will talk for an hour and a half. But we do need to come back here. So right here, I'm going to Assassin's Gambit. It doesn't really work for these guys or this big dude up here. For the big guy, as long as you're along the wall, he won't notice you. The Assassin's Gambit is mainly for this guy on the stairs right here. It allows us to come down here. And then jump onto the rooftops. I'm going to do this here. Grab that rune, and then just make my way over here. Still, I didn't mean to two-hand that. I'm opening this up for later. It's just gonna save some time later on. Never even knew this path was a thing. Me either, until very recently. Because I used to use the skip that's up there. There used to be a skip, I think they patched it now, but where you could jump onto one of the ledges and then jump onto the rooftop straight behind us. So I used to just do that. Okay. While you're jumping, if you block, when you land, you'll keep your full sprint, which will allow you to continue jumping instead of doing like a baby jump. So we're gonna jump onto this ledge, jump over here, and then I'm going to Assassin's Gambit just to make sure this dude doesn't hear me at all. Should do a no-hit speedrun. Those, I would like to do those at some point. But it would have to be like no major glitches. Okay, I'm picking that up because I'm probably just going to continue the run, and if I die, then having an extra rune arc is always a good thing, because it'll allow us to keep this. Once we get up here, we want to start sneaking. There's no need for Assassin's Gambit, because that dude can't hear us, and this dude will see us regardless. Once we get into here, we start running. That dude lunges, but he won't hit you. And we just keep running. Then it's pretty important that you want to stop running so you can scratch the side of your rib. Alright, so what we're going to do is when we get up to here, behind this guy, I'm going to Assassin's Gambit again. Going to run up and around. This will help us, the Assassin's Gambit right here. This is probably its most useful application, because it allows us to get up to the boss fight without aggroing any of these guys right here, and that allows us to get our buffs off, which is always nice. So I'm just gonna full health full mana, and then I'll take this off. And that's about it. Alright, so let's get in here and try to kill this guy. No promises on this one, though. I did do some practice at the beginning of stream on him as well. So, at least there's that. He doesn't want to give me the overhead slam. Okay. Okay. Nice. Got a good Godfrey. Whew. The scratch tactic. It's the best tactic in the game. It can't be beaten. Alright, so after we're done killing Godfrey, we're going to head up to the next Site of Grace. I believe you can kill this guy with a couple of charged R2s, but there's always the chance that he, like, does some weird movement and gets away from you. So I run, and then you can hide back here. And, sorry, not guy, but woman, because I believe all those knights are female. Can't see him properly. Oh, there he is. Whoa, he was over on the other side. Or she, sorry, damn. I think every Godfrey bonk you've seen me do has been a clean one. Yeah, it's, these weapons are nice because they actually can get, when you do a jumping R2, you can get 2 hits on them. So it will, like, deal massive amounts of damage, and poise damage, which is huge for trying to get a nice, Godfrey fight. Okay, so we're on Morgott now. We do have to do something. Alright, after a while, they'll just get bored, and then head away. Then when that happens, we can walk up here, grab this. I'm gonna use all of these. Alright. I'm gonna level up. All strength. Yes, I can level up now. Then after Morgott, we can't level up. Because we need the runes to be able to buy the next upgrade materials. We're gonna go to Saint's Bridge because killing Godfrey gives us our 4th talisman pouch. And we can use some extra damage from one of the talismans. There is a chance... Okay, cool, I have the worst thing. Okay. Let me out. Let me out. There's a talisman early on in the game that you could get that's just like the strength talisman, like how we have the faith talisman. Okay, let me see. So I want this and then this. So we need the rapier equipped and the torch. The torch is going to help us get past all of the wolves. And, the rapier is going to help us get past the bats. So over here, there's going to be wolves to the left-hand side, so you want to jump to the right, so you do not land on one. Because even if you have the beast repellent torch out, if you land on one, they're going to be aggressive towards you. And then up ahead, there's going to be a wolf that doesn't attack, but that's, like, scripted, and then after that, he shouldn't attack. However, they will follow you, so we need to be a little quick right here. We Assassin's Gambit here. And then just run off this ledge. I'm gonna jump, run, jump, run, jump. And then make it into here. And down here is where the boss fight is. We're gonna get the Blue Dancer charm. And it's super easy. A lot of things would have to go wrong for this boss to not go down. So I'll do this. Oh, you can also buff in here. I could show you that as well. I'm just gonna turn around for it. Do our full buffs. Then we head into the boss fight. Make sure we're two-handing. Charged R2, charged R2, and that is that. We get the Blue Dancer charm, I'll equip it now. And then we head back up to the Queen's Bedchambers to fight Morgott. You also get some souls, but I don't think it's enough to level her. Maybe it is once, I'm not sure. Alright, for this one, I'm gonna go in with, this, and I'll do this as well. And then I'm going to flask up, dual wield, and then head in. Again, like Radahn, I'm gonna hold backwards on this. Okay. Now I want him to throw a spear again, because now he's more likely to do the jump attack after the spear, and that's what I want. Okay. Get one charged R2 going. Now I'm going to run away, as far away as I can. And I am going to Flame grant me Strength, and then Cragblade. Because when you switch to one-handing, you lose your Cragblade. And then I'm going to head back in. I want him to do the jump again. Going to do 2 charged R2s. Then he's going to start the swords attack. Going to do a 3rd charge R2, then riposte. Then I'm going to charge R2, then tap, and then get another charge R2 for the kill. It's hard to do while you're explaining what's going on. Alright, cool. We're past, like, what I would consider the harder section. Fire Giant can always be a hassle, but, he should be a little bit better now with this kind of setup. So, hopefully. Alright, we need to rest at this site of grace. And then, talk to Melina.
You were unable to prevent the thorn, a husk, the only one become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide.
Alright. So she gives us that, and then we're gonna head back to East Capitol Rampart. This is well executed, thank you. That was also just we got very lucky. There's, like, times where he just doesn't give us the jump attack, and we have to, like, do, just, like, a bunch of running around and buffing, because you want, like, the full buffs for that fight. Again, I will, Assassin's Gambit here. Again, run around on this wall. Drop down here. I'm jumping away from that guy. I don't know what that other thing is on the roof. Never picked it up. But, Let's see, we'll find out where this guy is. So he's walking towards us, so I'm going to do this here. And what I'm going to do is just run straight up the right-hand side of this staircase. Hopefully it wasn't too far back that, like, we lose it, but we should be okay. Because I feel like that's the only thing that could really go wrong here, is that we lose this too early. We should lose it about now. Oh, wow. It's going on a lot longer. Okay. So I had a few more seconds there. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Assassin's Gambit also makes this trivial. Like, instead of having to worry about, like, where you are and if you're sneaking in the correct path, you know, you can just kind of just run straight up to the next section. Alright. So with this weapon, I think this is the furthest that I've made it hitless, so that's cool. I'm heading towards the guy that was sitting down, because the guy who's standing up can obviously attack you quicker, so you just want to be on the right-hand side. Then I swap over to the left-hand side, because the horseman that's patrolling, that's like, he'll always be on the opposite side of, well, he'll be on the right side, so that's why you go to the left. Alright. Let's see. Alright, while I'm heading down here, yeah, late night? It might be day by the time we make it down. I'll check again. But basically, you want to check to see if it is nighttime, and if it is, you can't, you have to rest at the Site of Grace, so... Yeah, still late night, so I'm just gonna not even chance it, because there is a boss that is here if it's nighttime. Alright, so past time, and we'll go until morning. Yeah, just like 3 ticks. I believe that means I did this faster than I normally would. Because normally it is morning and you don't have to change anything. Okay, you want to go around this tree on the right-hand side, because going on the left could get you poisoned. Because there are some poison traps over there, and that, if it goes up fully, that counts as a hit. However, if you're walking in a poisoned swamp and you get poisoned, that does not count as a hit. Just as a, like, little tidbit of information. That never happens in this game. It happens more so in, like, Bloodborne and DS3. Alright, you want full stamina for going up this right-hand side. Okay, once this dude starts coming down... I get close to him on the right-hand side, because that attack that he's doing, he has more of a chance of doing it. Now I'm looking out for him coming up here. Oh. My camera just bugged the fuck out. Not sure why. That just happens, and I can't control it after that. Like, I try to look in every which direction, except just changing it back to facing forward, and it will, like, it'll just look down at the ground, and I'm not sure why that happens. But, that gargoyle can do a yell attack, and what you want to do, if that happens, is you want to stop moving and get off your horse. You have massive amounts of iframes when you are not moving and you get off your horse. So if he yells, you'll like see the wind up for it. Yeah, just stop moving, get off the horse, and then the yell attack should just go through you. Oop. Up here, we want to Assassin's Gambit. Get back on the horse, and then head on up the left-hand side of this area. And then we head down into the, this little room area. This has the next, the bell bearing that has the next smithing stones that we need. And then we will head over towards Fire Giant. Then once we make it to his Site of Grace, we're going to go back, we're going to level, we're going to do all of this stuff to give us, like, even more damage. And then after we defeat Godskin Duo, we're going to get our max damage that we can for the run with the next bell bearing. Because you get it from defeating them. Okay, so about here, you can Assassin's Gambit. I've tried doing it up further and, like, seeing if there's a way where you can Assassin's Gambit twice, so where he can't see you. Go on the left-hand side of this bridge and run down the left-hand side for a little bit. You'll know you did it correctly if your stamina bar never goes down. Until the giant, like, shoots at you. Which we should be losing it about here? Yeah, and then he sees us, he starts the wind-up. I'm waiting here for a, an arrow. Okay, after I hear that, I can head down the rest of the bridge. And you just want to make sure that you're over by this side, because then the arrow is going to hit the cliff in front of him. And then, as long as you're staying relatively quick, you can't get hit through this area. He should hit the pillar to the right. Yeah. And then we just continue. Alright, so I'm actually hitless here, so I'm not going to do what I would normally do here. I would take a quicker route, and I can... I'll point it out when we get close to it. But, it's actually... It's not worth it if you're hitless, I don't think. Unless you feel very confident, but it's basically we take, somewhere up there. Or maybe... Oh, that's it, right there. Right up above us is a invisible bridge that we can use to bypass crossing this lake right here. And it saves some time, and you don't have to deal with the Boreal dragon. I forget what his name is. But basically all we want to do is keep going, and we want to just kind of go straight. If you go too far to the right, you're going to run into some ice lobsters, and you don't want that. Do I reset the run if I die? Normally, yes. This time I'm just going to finish the run. Oh, God. Why is he to the right? As long as you just keep running, you should be fine. And then once you're over here... Oh, I'm way out of position. This isn't good. Okay. Alright, found it. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was so out of position. I went too far to the left because I was so worried about running into the lobsters. And, the dragon obviously also pushed me that way. Because he spawned on the right-hand side, which I don't think I've ever seen him do. He's usually on the left. Alright, yeah, so we end up over there. So it takes, like, a lot less time. There is some dogs over in that direction. So if you're going that way, you know, stick to the right. But if you're coming this way, stick to the left. Then coming through here, because it's just what I'm used to now. I'm going to stick behind these guys. And then also this guy. And then up ahead, I'm going to switch over to the left-hand side near the cliff. And we'll take the chain over. So I reset if I get hit. Not even if I die, I reset if I take any hit in the game. So far we have not taken a hit. But a death counts as a hit. To anything. So if it's like fall damage, even though technically we didn't get hit, it's... You know, we shouldn't be dying to gravity. So I reset it. Okay. I think somewhere around here we start losing stamina. Yeah. So I'm gonna make sure that I have some stamina coming in here. A giant hand's gonna drop down. And then we just continue with our life. Touch this site of grace and then rest at it. Okay. So from here, I'm gonna, we're gonna grab the ancient dragon smithing stone, which is the thing that we need to get plus 25 on this weapon. There's one right up here. It's just being guarded by 2 birds, so what we want to do is we want to Assassin's Gambit here. Hop back on the horse. You want to be quick about this. The Assassin's Gambit, like, works to varying degrees with different enemies. Then after that, we teleport to Round Table Hold. So you want to be quick. You don't want them to notice you. Just ignore the giant hand falling thing. Yeah, exactly. Pay it no mind. You know. Alright, so we need 12 of these, and we need 11 of these. And that's all we need to buy. So this will get us to plus 19 because we've picked up 2 Somber 7s throughout the run. Okay, so we have plus 19 now, and then we can... Oh, before you level up, the next thing that you want to do, I should have done this before, but you need to pick up the item crafting kit. This is actually very important. You can't... It is only 500, so even if you somehow didn't have 500 after leveling up all the way, it would be easy to go somewhere and get 500 runes. Actually, yeah, you could, like, I don't know, maybe even sell kukris or, where is it? This sells for 1,000, so you should be fine. Okay, so you want to level up. Again, everything into strength. Nice, we're at 60. That's good. And then we will head back to Foot of the Forge. Alright. So now that we have the Blue Dancer charm, we really want to take off the rapier before every fight. Because, we would be doing less damage by keeping it on. Then the rest of this can stay on. Alright, before I go anywhere, I need to craft 5 sleep pots. We only use 2, but just craft the most that you can. Put them on the bar, and then up by that rock where my head is, that's where the boss fight starts, so I'm going to buff up back here. And then I'm going to take a sip and make sure that I am on my sleep pots. You need to have mana to be able to throw the sleep pots, so make sure you got that. Okay. Give me a jump, please. Nice. Okay. Charged R2 to break. Charged R2, charged R2. Let him get up and walk away. Jump R2. Throw 2 sleep pots at his ankle. Okay, he's gonna fall down. Charged R2, and then charged R2 on the ankle. Okay, switch off. Flame grant me strength. Switch back to 2-hand. Okay, so I messed up. I whiffed the first attack, which caused him to not stun. We lost, like, 12k or 20k runes, which sucks, but we're still hitless, so it's not the worst thing. Okay, I'm curious if I should buff out here now. Okay, item crafting, I'm just gonna go with this again. You know, it'll probably take him a little bit to get over to me. That's what I'm thinking. So, I'm going to buff up in here. Okay, again, make sure you're on full mana and the... Oop, I'm going to get off, and then make sure I'm two-handing. Okay, can I get another jump, please? Just one jump. Beautiful. Okay. Again. 1, 1, 2. Jump attack. 1, 2. He'll fall down. 1, 2. Missed some damage before. Okay, he's stunned. Alright, this sucks. So I got unlucky there in that something was blocking his eye. Okay, how many more of these can I make? I have 5, and that's enough for right now. I would like 6, though. And I think I can make 2 more. Maybe 1 more. Man. Beyond the mana pot. Okay. I do know an area to get Trina's lilies, so if I need to, I can go get some more. Give me another jump, man, please. Come on, man. Help me out here. Okay, I wasn't two-handing on that first hit, so he's stunned at a weird time. Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay, nice. Ooh, that was scary. I tried to riposte him, or I thought about riposting him, but I ended up not doing it because I thought that it wouldn't be enough damage. I should have done it. That boss is so scary. Okay. 3 that. Ooh. Alright, we're on Duo. So stuff can still go wrong on Duo. How much? I can only make 1, so I have 4. Ugh. I can go buy some Trina's lilies, but I would need the mushrooms too. Like, I would only be able to craft 1 more. If I'm already hit, I just horse parkour up that bullhead like it's nothing. Like, I'm just like, alright, yeah, let's... Yeah, no, who cares if I die? And then, like, if I'm not hit, I'm just like, alright, let's just take it 1 step at a time. Yeah, no, it's fine. Not a lot of wiggle room. It's like... I just messed up, like, a lot during that fight. It's probably just nerves. Alright, level up, 68, that is fine. And then, oh, I want to talk to Melina. I can get to actually to 69. Excuse me. Because I'm going to pick up a rune along the way.
This world and death, are you to commit? Very well, let my hand.
I probably should have just waited here. I guess I can wait at the Godskin Duo. Like in their room. Nah, keep going. Just keep going. If I take a hit, I take a hit. It's whatever. Alright. So we're going to want Assassin's Gambit on. Gonna pick up this Smithing Stone 8 because it's one of the ones that we still need. And it will save us some runes, which is nice. Also just gonna get off of that just in case. Alright, I'm gonna start running down here. Then about here I'll Assassin's Gambit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk forward and attack here. That's gonna make this guy go investigate the sound. And then I'm just gonna run towards the left-hand side of, like, this walkway area. Okay. Then down here, all you have to do is run straight ahead. Even after this dragon comes swooping in right now. And then from here, I'm still kind of holding straight. So, like, I'm kind of just, like, not changing my direction at all. I'm going to pick up this other Smithing Stone 8. And we picked one up earlier in the run, so we have 3 total. So we only need to buy 9. Then I'm going to Assassin's Gambit in here. I'm going to go down the middle, and then towards the right-hand side. Alright, drop down here. I'm going to re-up my Assassin's Gambit. Then, this is an area where the blocking after jumping you need to do. So block, jump, block, or jump, block, jump, block. And then we head down here. There's a guy down here with a scripted attack. He's going to jump out at us. Don't worry about him. I'm going to reset the area. Assassin's Gambit. You don't need to use it here. Oh, alright. Let this dude pass, and then we can just run down and jump over this balcony. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna explain what's gonna go on first. Because just throw that guy there with the giant hands falling from the sky. What you ignore can't hurt you. That's true. That's very true. I've been ignoring all of the bosses this entire game. So I'm going to Assassin's Gambit. I'm going to run up a bit, then I'm going to run back to here. I'm going to look, like, right here. Straight up, as far up as I can look. And in between the middle of east and one notch to the east. So I'm looking straight up here. Well, I want to be facing forward. You want to make sure that you're facing forward and then do that. Real quick, though, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I just realized I don't think I finished the explanation. I think I was just like, and you just look up, and you don't ever have to deal with. No, I'm sorry. So I'll run through it again real quick. So I'm gonna Assassin's Gambit. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run back. I'm going to throw 2 sleep pots while looking right here, in between east and one notch to the east, and looking straight forward, like as forward as I can get, within reason. So like kind of right here. And then they should both fall asleep, and then I'll go in for the kill. And the kill is very self-explanatory. So yeah, let's just get into it. So run up, run back. Okay, look straight up. In the middle, throw 2 sleep pots. 1, 2. Let's make sure that they get slept. He did not get slept. Okay. Then I'm going to buff up. This is really bad, actually. Okay, I need to make this count. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Get the riposte. Okay. I'm gonna rebuff up, so 1, 2, 3. Going to mana up. Going to make sure that I'm on my sleep pots. Gonna wait a few seconds. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna throw the sleep pot. Please fall asleep, please fall asleep, please fall asleep. Yes, let's fucking go. I didn't have an extra one there. So again, 1, 2, 3 for the stun. Riposte. Might be dead, might not. Nope. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Ooh, that's scary. I pushed the amount of sleep pots to the limit in this one. I'll reset the area again. Thank you. Okay, so now we actually have to go kill we have to go kill the fucking dragon. Alright, real quick, I'll make it to the to the area that we need to be at. Okay, again, we can't level up because we need to buy the final upgrades. Going to Assassin's Gambit once this guy starts turning around. Jump, jump, and then run down and jump. Nice. Okay, the only other scary part in this section is right here. And that's this jump right here. I'm gonna kill this dog. I'm gonna pick up this rune. And then I'm going to two-hand this. We're gonna run to the left of this body. Oof, a little close. Alright, but we made it. Hopefully killing the dragon will calm me down a bit. I'm going to reset this area as well. But, so I'm jumping over here, and this guy chases you, but I don't think he can hit you. I don't think he has any sort of ranged ability, at least not from this distance. Alright, so we reset the area. On here, we want to equip our bow. And I'll come down here. I'm going to Assassin's Gambit. I'm going to get into Sneak. I'm going to drop down right here. Going to go this way. Jump over this. Going to drop down. Going to sneak on past this area. I'm going to reapply. I want all of these to be gone. And then I'm going to make it to this rooftop. From here, I'm going to switch to my bow. I'm going to Mighty Shot out at the dragon, because if he takes damage, he will fly away, and then this lightning will stop. Why is he walking forward? I've never seen that happen before. Usually he flies away. But it's fine. Okay, we drop down here. I'm going to sneak up on this guy. I'm going to charge R2 him. Then I'm going to sneak run down this way, and when I hit this pile of rocks, I'm going to turn towards the middle of this running section, or of this walkway. Alright, then we continue. I'm going to switch back to my rapier. I'm going to pick up this rune, because why not? And then I am going to Assassin's Gambit here. I'm going to run directly to the next area. This guy sees you sometimes. Looks like he did. Then I'm going to walk along this bridge and hit left on this bridge and take a wide angle to get to this next area. Alright, then I'm going to run through here. I'm going to see what this guy wants to do. Okay, he did the swipe attack, so I waited on rolling right away. So I knew that I would be safe with the roll. The other attack he can do is a lunge, and you want to roll a bit sooner for that one. Not like too much sooner. It's like not horrible, but I'm going to reset the area. And then I am going to go to the round table hold. We're going to hand in the bell bearing from Godskin Duo. We're going to buy all of the upgrade materials, and then we're going to go kill Grail, which is going to take a little bit. Okay, so Smithing Stone 7s, we only need 10, because we already used 2 in the upgrade. And for this, we only need 9. Okay. Okay, strengthen to plus 25, and we are fully upgraded now on our weapon. Now, what we can do is get the rest into strength. So we want to level up everything into strength. 72, and then we were going to go to Fort Faroth, and we're going to just take some time out of our day. Just relax for a bit. Not think about the fact that there's only 4 bosses left in the run, and I could potentially have hitless right now. I'm not going to think about that. It's not going to be something that I'm worrying about right now. Because why would I? No, I'm just kidding. It's actually not that bad. I mean, I would love to get the thing, but... Alright, so we'll just full buff up. Okay, once we get the debuffs, I actually think it's a bit better to switch to using R1s on them. Okay, so it was 5,800. Let me just test this, because I actually just skipped this part if I've been hit already. Yeah, yeah, it's slightly better. Let's buff up again. I'll buff up again. Yeah, this buff bar is ridiculous. And I know we have 2 debuffs on it right now, but still, it's so silly. Nice. Alright, so this is going to get us a few extra levels, and it will also give us Dragon Hearts and the ability to buy Dragon Rot, or Rotten Breath, and Dragon Ice. Okay. So from here, we want to get the Fort Gale North Site of Grace. Or we want to teleport to it. Okay, I'm going to come out this way, just to get away from some of the enemies that are near the fort. And then head on over here. This is super nostalgic. I used to do this for so long ago, a few months. I'm so nostalgic for a few months ago. When I was doing the old routing, this was like basically the beginning of the run. We would make this trip out here because we would get the Somber 4 from running this way. We would get a Starlight Shard, which is up ahead. And we would get the 2 dragon sorceries that I'm getting right now. But I can skip the other stuff, because I don't need it. Back in the day, a month and a half ago, back in my day, alright, we used a giant serpent toothpick, okay? And we were able to get Somber 7s early in the run. Back in my day, back in 1.03. Alright, so we make our way over here. We get Rot Breath and Dragon Ice, and then we can head back to beside the Great Bridge. A few things I need to make sure that I have on here, so I'm gonna do that. We no longer need the sleep pots. We need this on, and everything else is fine, I believe, for right now. I want to memorize both of these spells instead. And I want to level up. Okay, so 75. Excuse me. I'm going to make sure that I have my rapier at the ready. And... oh, you know what I can do, actually, before I do anything else? I can switch this so I have one extra mana potion, which is just like a little insurance. So let's go to flasks, allocate flasks. We no longer need, we still need one because we have the Lloyd's talisman, Radiant Sword talisman is what it's called in this game, which says at full health we deal extra damage. So we need one because Assassin's Gambit takes away a bit of our health and a bit of our mana when we use it. So we need that to get back up to full. So I'm going to Assassin's Gambit over here, and then I'm going to sneak past this man. You didn't see anything. Alright, then once I'm down here, I'm probably good, or up here, I'm probably good enough to, like, get through. So I'm going to get up to full. Didn't need to do that at all. That was actually, I just wasted the extra thing that I set out to get, but it's whatever. Alright, so let's do this fight. So I'm going to get in here. Thou who approachest destined death. Let's see what's he doing. Okay. Once I think he's a little, like, on the other side of this pillar, I'm going to use Rot Breath and try to get him rotted. Okay. Need one more. Cool, we got him. Nice. He is bouncing around, which isn't the greatest. This isn't a great phase 1. Okay, now we want to get Rot Breath on him. Or, sorry, Frostbite. That usually takes 2 of these. Nice, we got it. And now we can just kind of relax a bit more. So we're going to change this out to this. And we can actually just take this off. I'm going to buff up, and then I'm going to add 4,000. Okay. Please stay still, sir. Okay. Buff. Buff. Switch, 2-hand. I'll also sip some mana. Alright. Okay. 1, 2, Maliketh down. Alright, so what I did there, it was like, I really wanted to focus, sorry. But, I used Rogier's Rapier, which, remember, we got after Radahn, to use the ability for it, which is Glint Blade Phalanx, which does a decent amount of poise damage. And then, we go up and we stun him with our 2 charged R2s because we have enough to get him there. And then from the stun, we just kill him with 2 more charged R2s. Thank you. Oh geez. The shakes are settling in. It feels like pins and needles on my hands. Oh, we had all these too. So maybe I could have gotten an extra level or something. I don't know, it doesn't matter, clearly. Okay, so 2 things I need to make sure that I do here are get my levels and get my flame grant me strength back. Okay, let's see. So we want to memorize the spells first because that's super important. And then we'll level up, again, everything into strength. 82, that's normally what we're at, and then we get to 86 for Hoarah Loux, and then we get 20 total into endurance. We can take off the rapier, and we want to put back on the finger seal. Oh boy. Shakes aren't real. It's scripted event. Just ignore. It's fine. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That actually did help a little bit. Thank you. Make sure I'm on my buff stuff. Alright, for this next fight, it's literally 3 hits to kill Gideon. The only thing you need to know is that you need to, when you jump up, you need to immediately hit R2 when you do the jump attack. That's it. It's the only thing you need to know. So it's jump R2 and then 2 charged R2s. So out here, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to walk in a bit and do this. And then I'll walk up more to make him start doing his spiel. Okay, so jump R2, R2, R2. Cool.
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Alright, so after he talks for like an hour and a half, like imagine having the audacity to get killed and then still talk for half an hour. Wild. Alright, so this is the last fight, really, of the run. And it is mostly scripted. He just needs to give me decent RNG. And I have to not go in too early on the throws. That's it. Alright. So, instead of just starting with full buffs, I'm actually going to stagger my buffs. So I'm going to do this first, and then we go in. I'm going to run around him. Okay, now I want to back up, and I want to hit him twice in the air. After he jumps, that is. Close. Okay. Run away, regain some of my stamina. Go in again. Nope. Okay. Gonna stick somewhat close to him while I'm strafing him. Okay, back up. Go in, maybe? Nope. Damn, you did the same thing. Alright. So again, stick somewhat close to him while I'm strafing. Okay, got him. Now I'm going to full buff up. I don't have enough time. I'm gonna make him do that. Alright. Rebuff the flame. Okay, this is where the RNG can come into play. So now we'll run in. He does it one more time. We get him. Nice. Run around him. Stun. 1, 2. Nice.
Tarnished. Thy strength befits a crown.
Okay, now we level up into endurance. It'll just help us more than the strength will. Okay. Before we go in, I'm going to change this around somewhat. So I'm gonna put this on my other hand, and I want, this, and then this on my one hand. So basically, it's just to make buffing in between the boss fights easier. Alright, so let's just get into it. I have everything that I need. You do this. I do this. I do this. And I Cragblade last. And then I mana up. Fuck. I just fucked it up. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. Alright, so, I fucked it up because I, accidentally two-handed the wrong weapon before going in. I should have two-handed this weapon. Which was, normally when I'm trying to two-hand them, it's, you know, triangle R1, but it's triangle R2 this time. Okay, alright, it's fine. So we'll just rebuff. 2, 3, 4, and then mana, and then we go in. Alright. Let's get this fucking run done with. I'm done with it. I want to do other stuff. Alright, so run straight at him. Charge R2. Charge R2. Jump R2. Back up. Charge R2. Okay, buff up. Okay. Run. 2 charge R2s. 1, 2. Run behind him. 2, 3. Let's go. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I was so worried there. I didn't take... Wait, why wasn't I doing max damage? That's odd. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. Fuck this. Fuck Elden Beast. Fuck Radagon. Fuck Hoarah Loux. Fuck Maliketh. Fuck Godskin Duo. Fuck Fire Giant. Fuck Fire Giant. Fuck Fire Giant. Fuck Morgott. Fuck Godfrey. Radahn, you're cool. Love your horse. Fuck Godrick, fuck Margit, and fuck Tree Sentinel, alright? Fuck all of you. And the Elden Ring. Alright. Let's go. Oh man, that's great. Oh, that feels awesome. I can't feel my hands. Oh boy. Thank you for the claps. Oh. Yeah, picking stuff up feels weird. Oh, I haven't felt like this since I no-hit Bloodborne. Oh, this is such an addicting feeling. Ooh. Alright, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I'm definitely going to do, like, a celebratory stream. That one won't probably won't be Elden Ring related. It'll probably be, like, Kingdom Hearts. Maybe I'll do a 24-hour stream sometime soon. Oh, Jesus. Give me 1 second.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Okay.
Of
Geez, I actually...
Elden Lord.
I do you want to distract in the end? Thank you. Yeah, that, it was a little scary when I went in without the correct stuff, but Radagon and Elden Beast are very, like, free. Even, I still don't know why I didn't have the proper damage. It was odd. The only thing I think of is maybe... Yeah, I have no idea, actually. There it is. Boom. That's the character that no-hit. I forget what the name was for this character. We'll find out. I'll go into the second playthrough. Ooh. So yeah, I'll be doing probably... I'll try to do a 24-hour run. There it is. Elden Ring. Finally, my second one down. Alright. I think one more and I get into the Hitless Adept, so I don't know, I'll pick another easy one. As far as I'm aware too, that new routing is completely in line with Team Hitless rules, which originally I wasn't going to care about, I just wanted to do this one for me, but since, you know... Oh, fuck yeah, that's so cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to download this and then upload it to YouTube. Oh, actually, I think Twitch has that integration thing now. You can still kind of hear it in my voice. I'm still very shaky. Alright, let me see. I'm just gonna... Thank you for the congrats. Let's see, Ooh. I have nothing else to do. So yeah, I was just kind of enjoying that. Oh, you know what? I did want to see... Let's skip this and go to Journey 2. So I can see what the name was of the character. I think it... Was it like Radahn, please, or something like that? It was. Radahn blessed the run, and that's why